I'm gonna take you through a week in my life as a 25-year-old millionaire dropshipper. Let's go.
Next, couple models blowing hits. They don't even wanna pick. Wanna lick up, wanna. I done made a couple hits. Going hammer with a.
If you didn't know already, my name is Samuel Ecom, and that is because I do e-commerce and more specifically dropshipping. So I've been dropshipping for over 5 years now. I make between 20 and 50K per day in revenue across all of my stores. Let me actually just show you. So this is for one of my stores. As you can see yesterday we ended the day with 16K, and this is just 1 out of 5 stores that I currently run. This is more of a branded store. And here are some more screenshots of the other stores that we run. I live in beautiful Portugal. Let me show you the view that I have from my house. It's absolutely incredible. As you can see, I look right at the Atlantic Ocean, a lot of nature all around me, a lot of peace all around me. What's actually extremely funny is that my neighbor right here, my neighbor right there, they're all dropshippers. There's a lot of e-commerce players who live in this city and a lot of general high-level entrepreneurs. I think like the combined net worth of the people in my street is more than $200 million across maybe 15 different houses. So that's kind of insane. I'm not actually from Portugal, by the way. I'm actually originally from Belgium, but I moved here a couple of years ago with my girlfriend, who is working right here, as you can see, on our brand probably. But we moved here from Belgium purely because of the fact that in Belgium it is extremely gray and depressing and cold, and you have to pay a lot of taxes too. In Portugal, however, there is a very, very, very low tax. It is right now the 30th of December. It is the middle of the winter, and right now outside I think it's like 14 degrees Celsius, which is still pretty cold. But compared to the Netherlands and Belgium, where it's 3 degrees Celsius, this is heaven. Now, this vlog was actually supposed to be a week in my life. As I said, right now it's the 30th of December, but I actually started recording this vlog 1 week ago. And what happened is really interesting. So I was in Belgium visiting my family for Christmas time, filming everything, and I even got myself an insane Christmas gift. I filmed it all, and then 2 days ago I came back. I flew from Belgium back to Portugal and I lost the camera. I called the airline, I called the taxi, I called the airport, but no one seems to have found my camera with all of the footage that I had from me visiting my family in Belgium. Luckily, however, I did upload the footage of me buying myself the Christmas gift. And because we're talking about dropshipping here, and because we're talking about materialism here, I thought it would be worth showing you exactly what I bought myself as a Christmas gift after having a pretty good year. The gift that I bought myself is this watch right here, as you can see. So when I was in Antwerp, Belgium, I was walking down the street and I saw this exact watch in a shop in the window. I was not planning on buying a watch at all, but when I saw this one, I thought this is so beautiful. It's a blue dial day-date. It looks really sick, as you can see, and I've never even had a day-date before. This watch is really old though. It's from 1991, I think it was, but the price on this was relatively good. And if you look online, the average price for a watch like this would be around 19 to 20k dollars. I bought this one for 17k euros, which I consider to be a really good price, especially for the condition that this watch is in and for the fact that it is a day-date Rolex. So as you can see, this was me buying the watch in Antwerp, and again, I wasn't planning on buying myself any gifts for the end of the year, but then I saw this watch in the window of the store and I thought, why not? I do deserve it. It is an investment because this watch specifically will definitely not lose a lot of value, and it might even gain some value if I'm lucky, but at least I didn't throw my money away to absolutely nothing. This will retain its value at the minimum. And let me now show you my entire watch collection. So this is now my total watch collection. As you can see, this is the first watch that I ever bought. It is a Rolex Datejust. I bought this after doing a 300,000 euro profit month, which was absolutely insane back in, I think, 2023. Or actually no, this was at the end of 2022, so my first watch ever. This watch right here I bought this year actually because I thought it matched the color of my purple Lambo perfectly. This is just a very simple purple Oyster Perpetual. And then this watch right here my students gave me. So as you can see, it says normalized tax fraud. This is sarcasm. This is not legal advice. This is not tax advice. This, however, is an extremely funny gift that I got from some of my students for my birthday. And then the last watch that we actually have is one that my girlfriend has, and as you can see, this is also a really pretty one. It's a Rolex Datejust as well. Rose gold chocolate dial, and I think this is actually the prettiest watch with the diamond bezels and shit. And I know I sound like a watch guy, but I'm not a watch guy at all. Probably all of these watches I bought for way over the market value, but honestly I don't care. I really like watches because it is a statement. Like walking around with this is absolutely baller shit. Now don't listen to people like Iman Gadzi who tell you you should buy a watch if you made your first $50,000 or something. I think he literally said that in a video. That is incredibly stupid. I would never recommend you do something like that. I would only recommend you splurge on materialistic items like this if you're actually making consistent money every single month, and not before you gave at least the same amount to your family. Family first. I actually also wanted to show you guys my office because I do not have your regular office at all. So I have a home office. I have my office in my house. That is the fucking definition of a home office, of course. But let me show you my office. So when you open the door, you are greeted with a nice little purple Lamborghini Urus. This is indeed a fucking beast of a car. I love this car. I bought it actually last year after I did a really good year with dropshipping. I never really thought I would ever buy a supercar, but after I did a really good year with dropshipping, and then also after I started my personal brand, this car was actually a no-brainer move to make because it helps with the personal brand. Of course, everybody wants to see the flashy materialistic results you can gain from dropshipping. And now that I've actually been owning this car for 1 full year, in 1 month I've owned it for 1 full year, I can say with confidence that I would never not want to have a supercar because this is insane. Of course, it is still a Euro, so it is kind of a combination between an SUV and an actual supercar, but I absolutely love it, and I highly advise that if you have a couple $100,000 laying around, you should 100% buy one too. Then I saw this painting right here at an art gallery in Antwerp, and obviously I had to buy this painting. It is a purple Lamborghini Countach, if that's how you pronounce it, and I saw this painting. I think I paid 3,000 euros for it, and I had to hang it right in front of the actual purple Lamborghini. I think whoever painted this, the guy could not imagine a better owner than someone who actually has a purple Lambo. And this car itself actually exists, and you can buy it for $3 million, I think. And I might do this in the future. Like, that's my dream car for far away in the future. I'm not at that level anywhere yet to be able to spend $3 million on a fucking car, but it hangs here already for inspiration and visualization. And right here I have 2 guitars, which I actually don't even play. Right next to the guitars I have a sauna, which is really nice. This is honestly one of the best purchases I think that I've ever made. I literally go inside this sauna every single day. I'm not sure if you can even hear it on my voice, but right now I'm pretty sick just because I came back from a cold ass visit to Belgium. Of course I got a cold, but going inside this sauna really helps with not being sick. I think in Portugal, I've never ever been sick just because of the fact that I go into the sauna every single day. And then right here, we have the desk where all the magic happens, aka where all the money is being made. Because I'm in a garage, it's cold as shit, so I need this heater. And then on my desk, there's absolutely nothing special other than maybe the nicotine gum, I guess, which I use for focus and concentration. I have a notebook, I have my coffee, I have my computer. And also everyone always tells me, why don't you have a Mac? If you're that rich, why don't you have a Mac? And I think that's such a stupid question, because why would I want a Mac if I can work better on a desktop PC? And then of course right here next to my desk I have a whiteboard with some inspirational stuff. I think Doreen wrote this, something amazing is about to happen. And then adventure to excellence is something that I wrote myself, because that's what I'm on, an adventure to excellence. I think it's a very powerful quote, because you have to remember that it's more about becoming the person that has $1 million in the bank rather than actually striving for that $1 million and chasing the money like a rat. Money will come to you in buckets as long as you are the person that is able to receive it. So the reason I actually bought this Lamborghini is purely because of the fact that, first of all, I had a really good year with dropshipping and I felt like I deserved a trophy, but I was actually looking at other cars that are way cheaper than this, like a Mercedes or a Porsche. But then I saw the Lamborghini and I thought it fits in my budget, like any fucking car at this point fits in my budget. It is an insane amount of money, but then since I was also trying to scale my personal brand at the same time, I thought this is an absolute no-brainer move whatsoever. So I got the Lamborghini at that point, paid down $100,000, and now I'm still paying off 2.4K every single month. And now that I have the Lamborghini, I can confidently say that I would not want to live without a supercar. Before I bought this Lamborghini, again, I never thought of buying any supercar because I did not care about spending that much money on a car. I'm not a car nerd like many other people are. I know nothing about cars whatsoever. I could not fix this car if it broke down right now, I'm sorry. But now that I have it, I'm in love with it. It's super fun to drive. In Portugal also, no one really cares if you drive like a maniac. As you can see, no one cares, and this car goes fast. Pick up the phone, baby. I know you're home, baby. I'm in the zone, baby. You cannot drive this car without a huge smile on your face. Back home on the grind. It's the 31st of December. I have about 6 hours left before I'm going to go completely fucked up today. It is New Year's Eve, of course, but now I'm going to write down my 2024 reflections, what I learned, what I should do better in 2025, my goals and all that stuff. I kind of already wrote it down in like a very broad way, but now I'm going to dive really deep and I'll show you what I got, because these are expensive lessons that you should learn from. I just finished writing down all these reflections and they're very interesting. I think you can learn a lot from them, but let me show you. And also, I admit to mistakes. I am not perfect, and don't think that any of these gurus that you see online are perfect, because they themselves also make a shitload of mistakes. And making mistakes is absolutely normal. It's just uncommon to see on the internet from your favorite guru, because it makes them look weak, I guess. But if you do not make mistakes, you are doing something wrong. It's impossible not to make mistakes. Business is all about making mistakes and learning from them and not making the same mistake twice. So let me show you mine. So the first thing that I wrote down, as you can see, is I was not aggressive enough with my content. And what I mean with that is that in general, I could have just recorded way more shit for my YouTube channel. I could have done way more for my Instagram account. But for me, making content is still pretty unnatural and pretty uncomfortable. So that's, I guess, my excuse, fear. But I could have done at least 5 times what I've done this year content-wise. The second thing I did wrong in 2024 was that I was not strict enough with my employees and I gave them too much trust. So when you hire someone in business, the easiest thing you can do is just create a really good SOP, give the person that SOP, and then completely let go of that person. That is the wrong way to do it. You absolutely need to continuously keep checking on your employees and see if they're doing things right, and keep pushing them also to keep improving. If I did not let go of them as much as I did in 2024, I think our business would have been way bigger. Then right here, I could have scaled my dropshipping stores much harder if I built a stronger backend, but I was too short-term minded. In business, sometimes you have to take one step back to take 2 steps forward, and I did not do that in 2024 because I thought I had everything figured out. But I got comfortable. I'm comfortable with like $5 million a year with my dropshipping EU project. Then I saw people doing way more than that with the exact same strategy. That completely opened up my eyes and actually made me realize that, what the fuck am I doing? I just got completely comfortable. If I worked on my backend for way longer, then I could have done exactly the same numbers, if not more. I also did not take action fast enough on easy decisions. As you can see, faster action equals 2 more mistakes, yes, but it also equals to faster growth. I still have this issue, which I also had when I started business, which is that I don't take action fast enough. I probably take action a million times faster than all of you guys watching, but still, compared to other high level entrepreneurs, I am nowhere near them. There's a lot of really big entrepreneurs that I know personally that have had their careers and businesses implode like 2 times per year. I've never had that because I am so slow on taking decisions and I really think about what I'm doing, but that also means that my growth is slower. Business is all about testing as rapidly as possible, and that's absolutely necessary if you want to grow to big numbers. And then lastly, I did not make enough risky moves. It goes hand in hand with the previous one. But there are a couple moves that I've wanted to make for a very long time, but they are just very big decisions that completely changed the trajectory of how I do business at this moment. And I just off-put those decisions, and now we're 1 year later and I still haven't made the decisions. So in the first week of January, I'm going to make one of these big decisions and I'll maybe share it with you in this vlog. It's a decision that might make me $50 to $100 million within the next 5 years, but it's also a decision that might make me lose $1 million. If you think starting your dropshipping store is a risk, then you're completely wrong. Now let me quickly go over the things that I did right, because these are also huge. These are the accomplishments that I've been able to do in 2024. As you can see, I did make millions in profit in 2024. I hired a great COO for our dropshipping business. We scaled our first ever brand to multiple 7 figures in the first year, 3.4 million in revenue. And let me actually show it to you so you believe me. As you can see, this is the brand. This is year 1, $3.4 million. Could have been much higher, could have been much lower as well. I am very proud of my team and the people who made this happen. We also did 7 figures with my coaching business in the first year, which is also really insane. We did $5 million in revenue with our EU dropshipping stores across all stores, which is exactly the same same as last year, so it's not that much of an accomplishment, but at least we were able to pull it off again. And then the biggest things that I'm proud of are these last 4. So as you can see, I helped 20 people become rich and emigrate to Portugal. And how I helped them emigrate, by the way, just so you know, is I helped them become rich because most of these people are my students or my employees who also make now a shitload of money. I also helped 100+ people make more than 10k profit with their first online business. Absolutely incredible. I helped my sister move into a new apartment. I helped her financially a little bit. And then I fully helped my mom financially. Anything that she needed this year was taken care of by me. We grew up pretty poor, so this is a massive thing for me. Let me know right now in the comments what some of your reflections are for the year and what some of your goals are for 2025. But for now, I think it's time to take you along our New Year's Eve party with actually one of my students.
We're now at this really nice restaurant. As you can see, we got some steak, we got fries, everything that we need. Expensive as shit, however, I think it's complete scam to be honest. But this restaurant will turn into a club later. And I think after that we're gonna go to another club. So let's see what happens. Maybe take a walk. So this is my client, Lode. Lode, how old are you? 17. And how old is your girlfriend? 14.
It is now the 3rd of January. I'm about 90% recovered from the party that happened 3 days ago. I slept like 2 hours that day, and the day after I slept the entire fucking day. A lot of entrepreneurs and a lot of people in business and gurus tell you to always be as disciplined as possible. And I do agree that obviously discipline is extremely important, but sometimes you need to completely get the fuck out of your routine. Do 1 day of degeneracy at least per year. I like to do about 2 to 4 degenerate days every single year. That way I can completely exit out of my business, come back more motivated than ever. The motivation that I have right now is absolutely insane. I already did an insane amount of work today. I set some new goals. I set some priorities straight, I know what I have to do, and now it is time to go back to a healthy lifestyle. We're now on a little after lunch walk. As you can see, I'm walking backwards because I'm a professional. I need to make this vlog. But after that, we're gonna go back on the grind, gonna go to the gym, in the sauna. And then the final part of this vlog is me showing you guys my actual disciplined lifestyle after a completely degenerate evening. Imagine having this as your backyard, guys. This is literally 2 minutes from my house. We have the Atlantic Ocean and a complete beach with almost no people. As you can see, today is a little bit gray, but if the sun is out, the sea is entirely blue. Fucking beautiful and insane to be able to call this your backyard. And that is the power of making enough money so you can move out of your home country where everything is depressing, just like in Belgium, and move to a beautiful place like here in Portugal. Just got this special package from my supplier in China. I think this is some Christmas gift that he sent us, so let's unbox it together and see what I got. Always a lot of fun to get gifts from my business partners. Actually, I just also got a bottle of champagne from another partner. Just got this nice bottle of Moët from WeTracked, so thank you very much, WeTracked. If your tracking is fucked up on Facebook, then you have to get WeTracked. Let's now see what my supplier sent me. Ooh, a special case. Come take a look, guys. Let's see what's in here. This is, I guess, a special tea set. I think last year we also got some sort of tea set, but a different one. A really nice gift from my supplier, Bowen and Mia. Guys, if you need the best supplier in the game, in the description below, Dropshipping Light. All of the gurus are with Dropshipping Light, at least the one who actually sell dropshipping products. Check out their link below. Much appreciated, guys. I will definitely use this tonight to drink some tea. We also have a very nice note from Mia, my agent. Really appreciate it, guys. I now actually have a 1-hour group call live session with my one-on-one clients, and we're gonna be talking about how you can keep selling throughout Chinese New Year's. If you didn't know already, Chinese New Year's is actually when China shuts down for an entire month. But obviously, since I've been doing dropshipping for 5 years now, I know exactly how you can keep selling as long as you have a strong backend. And I'm gonna be sharing those juicy secrets with my one-on-one clients right now. So let's start the call. Yo, what's up? Can you guys hear me? Happy New Year's, everybody. Obviously, I see some new faces in this call as well. Actually, my light is way too bright. All right, there we go. Let's start this call today actually with going over some Chinese New Year stuff, because I think that's what I promised last time to go over. So let's do that first. Let's go over the calendar really quickly that our supplier has sent us. In general, this is what I concluded from the calendar. If you are selling in the Dutch market, you can just keep selling. If you're running in a Klarna market like Norway or Sweden, you should, in my opinion of course, stop selling the 18th of January and you can continue selling again the 1st of February. In the end, if you start selling again on the 1st of February, as you can see on the calendar right here, this is the 1st of February. Actually, no one has resumed work yet at that time, but you can have some delay. And that's also what we're going to go over just by having the shipping flows set in place. You'll only have a delay of a couple days. It's now about 8 p.m. Just finished my entire workday. It's a Friday. I did a lot of fucking work, and now, as you can see, I'm gonna play some Fortnite with my girlfriend. Actually, she's sitting upstairs in her desk and I am sitting right here in mine. And usually we don't even play any video games throughout the entire year. This is literally the first time ever that we're playing video games this year, and it's actually the 3rd of January, so obviously this is the first time. Every single year we take like 1 to 2 weeks off of our, I guess, extreme monk mode to play video games at the end of the day, because fucking Fortnite is so much fun, especially at the end of the year, because they always do some random bullshit update. Now it's Fortnite OG. While I'm actually playing Fortnite, I'm at the same time still working. Major ADHD alert. As you can see on this screen, I'm playing Fortnite, and on this screen right here, I'm writing a script for a new YouTube video that I'm about to make, showing you guys a case study of this store where we're making about 7K every single day. This one is probably coming right after this vlog, so make sure you watch it. As you can see, guys, you can actually make money, a shitload of money, and you can play video games at the same time. Ready up. I hope this vlog was somewhat inspiring, guys. Let's see if we can get this win. Let me know, guys, if you want to see me live stream. I see a lot of people live stream these days, but I would like to do like a dropshipping live stream and combine it with fucking Fortnite or something, so it's not extremely boring and so I'm not only talking about money. Would you like to see that? If so, let me know in the comments. For now, let's see if we can win this game. We probably can, because we absolutely suck, because we only play 1 week in the year.